Kumustahan is a project featuring the economic platforms of all presidential, vice presidential, and senatorial candidates, dependent on the publicly available data and successful interviews of representatives. Ekonsepto does not endorse any party or individual and will strive to give equal exposure to all qualified candidates.
Our national security interest should be premised on the welfare of our people and the safety and the avoidance of any hazard that might befall upon us in the event of conflict among nations. And in this regard, I believe that an independent foreign policy is the direction that we must pursue because the current geopolitical dynamic in the Asia-Pacific region and what is happening at this very moment in Russia-Ukraine conflict in Eastern Europe is I would say a very clear reminder that it would be best for our national interest and people's welfare to pursue an independent foreign policy. And what does an independent foreign policy mean? The corresponding action that we must undertake in order to come up with a position of neutrality before global affairs is one that would require alliances with as many nations as we can, engagement in multilateral activities and other matters of statecraft, from economic, trade, investment, cultural, educational, as well as military alliances with more countries, and we must pursue a policy of non-belligerence. And I believe should we be able to pursue this action to protect us through a policy of friendship to everyone and foe to none, we can spare our country and our people from the hazards of the upcoming geopolitical dynamics of the region, the quest for supremacy of nuclear-armed nations. And, if I could trace back on our history, Manila, the greater Manila area, as well as other cities in the Philippines, were devastated during World War II. And why? Because we were a colony of the United States. And as a colony, we were following the foreign policy of the United States and being strategically located in the Asia-Pacific region, we were the first line of defense for the mainland United States. And so with an independent foreign policy, we can do away basically with the possible repercussions of becoming the area of conflict, and with the prospect of the belligerent states using nuclear weapons. This could be very devastating, for not only our country, but for the region and possibly the world as we know it. And accordingly, with an independent foreign policy will also require a credible external defense capability. We should be able to cost effectively develop our external defense capability in order to, prevent possible foreign aggressors from, infringing on our sovereignty and territorial integrity. That's
Ekonsepto, economics for everyone.